You know what I'm saying? But if you're not bringing nothing to the table and you're not giving me nothing that I don't have already, then to me, in my mind, that's what makes you broke.
He ain't lying.
Simmer, that was deep.
That was so deep. Men work for money, women work for men.
I know that society want women to hate men so bad.
Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
No, you don't.
Yes, you are. That's
I'm
weird.
just fine.
No, you're supposed to spit that out.
I beg your pardon.
We have yet to set a barometer of what is broke and what is not.
So what is broke? From a woman's point.
We've answered the question.
I'll say this. Broke for me is if you have nothing to give me. It's not about a dollar amount. It's about knowledge. It's about leadership, compassion, comfort. You might bring something to me that enables me to go on and make more money. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not bringing nothing to the table and you're not giving me nothing that I don't have already, then to me, in my mind, that's what makes you broke.
So we have to inspire you to make more money?
You don't have to inspire me. You have to inspire me on a regular basis because that's what I'm trying to do for you. If we're gonna be together on a long-term basis, you gotta be inspired by everything that I'm doing. The family man I am, the money I'm making, the way I provide, the way I love you, it's always gonna be inspiring. That's what's gonna keep you going, right? And that's 50-50. So if you inspire me, I have to turn around and just do the same thing for you.
And I was about to say,
we ain't gonna laugh.
If you look around at your circle and you're not inspired, you do not have a circle, you have a cage. A lot of men that are married are trapped inside of a cage. They're trapped inside of doing things that make the woman happy, and it kills their inspiration in order for them to be a man that she looks up to. That's what men are talking about. If a man's going to be in a relationship with a woman, she has to inspire him to be great by being a woman that can bring him peace. Only toxic women keep the relationship on her, and it kills the inspiration of the man.
The man works for money, women work for men, because that's the thing that makes us feel like, okay, now I made it.
That's why getting married is so big, or being proposed to is
And that's what the societal expectation is.
Wait, that's Simmer. That was deep.
That was so deep. Men work for money, women work for men. And the thing is so this is crazy because it was something I was going to ask you, right? So I feel like the societal expectation on women is like, for instance, Amanda Seales, she went on Shatton and Sharp. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't see it yet. I haven't.
But anyways, they were discussing it, and Ocho Cinco or whatever, is that his name? Chad. He was like, his response was like, is she married?
Mm-hmm.
And
what was she saying?
Nothing. It was nothing about marriage. It was nothing. She was just talking about her career. And he was like, is she married? Or when I went out with a guy, he'll be like, why aren't you married? Like, I don't get it.
Men ask the question because they want to see where a woman's priorities are. If a woman is offended when a man asks, are you married? It's kind of a example of a red flag because it's like you're internally mad that you're not married. And if a man's asking you that, it's a form of disrespect, which shows her insecurity. But a man really wants to know why you're not married when he thinks you're a good catch. Because if you can't answer the questions 9 times out of 10, you're not married because of the men. You're probably not married because you have mental issues. The older a woman is, the more a man thinks that.
I'm at the stage in my life where I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to say what I want to say.
Young lady, you need a wake-up call. You're also at the stage of your life where most men don't want you. The moment a man sees that you have cut all your hair off and dyed it blonde, that's an automatic red flag. So you're kind of left to do what you want to do because you would not be adjusting for a man to like you because they don't want you.
You can just set him down right here. Oh, thank you. Do I need to sign for these?
No, you're good.
Oh, wow. Do you work out?
Me?
Yeah.
You can tell?
Yeah, I can tell. Those packages look heavy.
Yeah, well, it's just nothing, I just normal. I do just push up here and there. Sometimes twice a week I go to the gym.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, you want to see? No, okay, well, so like this, I do it. So when I do my own, you have to make sure your back is straight. Okay. Like this. So you just, I do like that. I can do like 20.
Oh, wow.
Of this, like this. So It's not, and then you do some lunges also.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Wow, are you married?
Me? No, well, I am, but me and my wife, we're just friends. So it's not...
You're just friends with your wife?
Yeah, it's not like a problem or anything. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for the packages.
Okay, that's all. Okay. All right, well, this is my route, so I'll be seeing you.
Okay, I'll be seeing you too.
All right.
He flirted with that man for 5 seconds. And he automatically thought that he was getting ready to get in the draw.
On this topic is this, and I need y'all to really observe. Every father that I have seen that has stitched this video has said, if I found out my daughter was at school playing in a grown man's head, we would have a problem. I have not seen one video yet with a father saying he would be okay with his daughter at school playing in a grown man's head. I don't care who that grown man is. And I think we need to really pay attention and observe that. When you see men checking another man and saying, hey, bro, you out of line with them little girls. Hey, bro, you crossing the boundary with them little girls. We need to pay attention to that. I'm seeing a whole lot of women, a whole lot of sisters defending this and saying, oh, it's just bonding. Oh, it's just nurturing. Oh, it's completely appropriate. When you see men, grown men of little girls saying, if that was my daughter, it would be a problem, I think we need to pay attention to that because they may be seeing something that we don't.
When you see a woman playing around with an older guy and she's a little girl, she's showing you that she has daddy issues. In other words, she could easily be manipulated. It is a problem from a man's point of view, but from a woman's point of view, it's innocent. They're just doing little girly stuff. He's sitting there getting his hair done. Women don't mind if you're a non-threatened guy. That's why they love being around gay men. But she can never coordinate that every guy isn't gay.
I know that society want women to hate men so bad. This is like a war between men and women. This message is specifically to the ladies, okay? Because I can't speak for a man. I'm not a man. I've never been a man. I'm 100% organic woman, okay? But don't let this society trick you out your blessing. Men are a blessing to us, okay? I don't care what this feminist movement they got going on here. Men are a blessing to women, okay? And that's a word on this Good Sunday. Don't let this society trick you out your blessing. Have a good day.
You're a little late, sweetheart. Society has already tricked women out of their spots, and now they're trying to find their spots back. But unfortunately, I don't think the men are in position to put the women back in their place. I think everyone's just going their separate ways, and it's going to take an entire different generation before we see change. You asked for it, you got it, but just like anything, when a woman makes decisions off of her emotions to make her feel empowered, she normally pays for it in the end. That's all that's happening in society. We gave the women power, they made the adjustments. Now it's not working in their favor.
Real man is. He is sticking by me whether I cheated or not, which I did, but it's okay. We are still making it work. We are going to be one big happy family. As you know, we have other children together. So everyone's going to be brother and sister.
Absolutely.
Nobody's going to be treated differently.
No separation on my end. Because let me tell you something. As a man, I was brought up to stick by your woman no matter what.
Did you guys see the title? He returned back to his wife to be with her after she got pregnant by another man. At that point, yes, you is a sucker. You stand by your wife no matter what, but when she leaves and goes and brings in another life with another man, at some point you have to have boundaries, and men are not living by their boundaries. Set the boundaries. When she goes past the boundaries, save yourself the headache. As this child gets older, you're going to have a headache, especially if she wants a relationship with the child's father.
When's the last time a woman broke your heart?
This weekend.
Why? Or how?
She went back to her nigga.
You was mad at her or the nigga?
Both of them. You should have gave me more time with her, and you need to leave him alone. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all laughing and I'm dead ass though.
Like, you shouldn't be serious. If a woman leaves you and goes back to her ex, that's a good thing. You have now saved yourself a heartbreak in the long run. The quicker she do it, the better. And I tell guys that the quicker you get your heart broken, the quicker you can develop a cold heart for the next girls that you're going to meet. He's going to be bitter for a little bit because the sex was probably good. That's why he wanted her a little longer.
Cousin is she got money. She's the rich auntie. She's in iTech. She got money. So I asked her, like, why are you not like in a serious relationship? Like, you could date people for who you like. You don't gotta date for survival. You could date anybody.
Exactly. She don't want to be someone's mom.
She said, I don't want to have to take care of a grown man. She was like, I like to do fly. I want somebody I can do fly with.
Exactly.
My mother is very well off, owns her house, very successful, and I've watched her date broke men her whole life because she likes to control men. She likes to be like, what you pay for? No, we're going here because I'm paying for it, and come on, we're doing this. Like, I've watched her.
When women get money, they have bigger egos than men because they have more women telling them, oh, men don't think you can do it. So when you do it, girl, you're independent. You don't need no man. You became the manager of McDonald's. You don't need no man. You went and worked a job. You don't need no man. You saved your money and put down on a car. You don't need no man. Just living day-to-day life, surviving as an adult. Women feel that makes them independent. They don't need a man and they get an ego when you're just a functional adult. It isn't that she was dating down. She was dating for power. And that's what most women are going to do. You're going to date for power. In society that we live in now, you're losing your power because a man does not want a woman who's combative. That's the only thing that happens when women let their success go to their head. You become combative.
For a lot of single mothers, this is probably the case. Raise your hand if you believe it. I'll go first. Shawnee O'Neal, a television personality and the former spouse of NBA icon Shaquille O'Neal. You probably also know her from Basketball Wives. Well, Shawnee has a book out she just released. And she has some surprising truths that she feels about Shaq that she shares in this book. And she states in this book that she never loved Shaq. Girl, what? You had 47 kids with this man, and you're saying you didn't love him? The math isn't mathing. I'll take it even a step further. He took her son in and raised him as his own. She is so cold-blooded. So what you're telling me is that you're a groupie and a gold digger. If this is the case, let this man have his last name back and change your name. People are always trying to rewrite the past because she got remarried. So was she in love with the riches and the fame?
Shaq has also stated that he had a lot of women while he was in a relationship with her. He cheated a lot. He admitted that. So if you ask me, she could say, hey, I didn't love this man, but I think Shaq was showing you that he really didn't love you the entire relationship. So pretty much after 15 years of a divorce, now you're writing a book saying you didn't love him. He has already won. He's Shaq. Women still want him. You went and married a reverend. Everything is cool. But at the end of the day, don't nobody care if you didn't love him or not. He had all those women while he was with you.
Okay, y'all, I'm back with another dating question. And fellas, listen to this joint and let me know how you feel. You're on a first date with this girl. Y'all never went out before. Y'all eat, y'all had a good time. The bill comes. You hit her with a good pat. You ain't got your wallet. You tell her, hey, my wallet's downstairs in the car. Do you mind paying for it? I'll pay you back when we get downstairs. She says no. So which one do? Do you A, tell her you're going to get your wallet, go down to the car and pull off and don't come back? B, do you go downstairs, get your wallet, come back up and pay? You totally understand. Matter of fact, you're the type of guy that wouldn't even ask her to pay. You was going down to get your wallet in the first place. Or C, do you go downstairs, get your wallet, come back up and pay? And then after that day, you're done dealing with her. Let me know in the comments.
Me personally, I'm going to go get the wallet, come back and pay and not deal with her anyway. I'm not going to drive off. I'm going to still keep it classy because 9 times out of 10, if I'm taking a woman to a restaurant, I'm going to probably bring another woman to that same restaurant at some point, especially when you start establishing status and maybe you know the managers and you start learning the host and hostess and they're used to you maybe leaving a tip. That's what happens when you like start building up status as a man. So me, yes, I'm gonna pay the bill and I'm gonna leave a decent tip, but I'm gonna leave her alone after that. And if she continues to call, I'll string her along just for sex.
This is why women love simps but won't date them. If a girl has any type of social media, she needs simps to fuel the ego. That's why you'll see girls constantly posting on Twitter and on here and on IG screenshots of guys talking to themselves in their DM. Like they're literally using the simps for content. And they won't admit this, but the simp makes them feel good. Wow, me just existing, me posting pictures of myself, he gives me validation and makes me feel full. But I've also seen videos where girls say, hey, you know that one guy who DMs you every day and he stops? Damn, like what's going on? What happened? It's like they almost feel like something's wrong with them when the simp stops. So when girls hear about my page defund simping, they'll go for the okie doke. What? A simp is just a guy that treats women well. You know, a guy to treat a woman well? I'm like, no, girl, you don't treat simps well. They may get a double tap after their 20 fire emojis. They may get a thank you, you're so sweet, but they're not getting a date. They're not getting your time. At the end of the day, simps will always be used for attention and validation, and they'll never be seen as a lover.
Simps are there to always give the women confidence that they can get the guy that they want by constantly getting validations from them. This is where women lose, because when they get in front of the guy that they want, they do the same thing that they've been doing for simps. Let me bend over. Let me show my chest. Let me show how beautiful I am. Maybe let me just walk around him. They try to get the same results from the real men they want, but the real men can see that your ego has been filled and fluttered by simps. That's what men of value can see that the simps can't. Women can't distinguish the difference between the two.
Okay, woman goes viral after she lists things she expects from a man. Well, number one is already some bullshit, but we got to go through the list, y'all. Number one, pay all the bills. Delulu, take care of my kids. Damn, so she ain't say their kids. She said my kids, which is meaning stepdaddy vibes. Crazy. Cook and clean. Not trying to stereotype here. That's what mainly y'all would do. Y'all get what the fuck I'm saying. Let you cheat in peace. That is wild. Imagine if we said that. Just imagine if we said that. Buy you a house and car in your name only. That's just ass backwards. Shut the fuck up and do what I say. Oh, aggressive. Massage your body every day. I mean, we can work up to every day, but then again, the way this list is going, you're not getting a touch from me. Sex with you only when I'm in. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of me too, y'all. Be faithful to me no matter what I do. What the fuck is it? That's so fucking weird. You want us to be faithful, but then let you cheat in peace? You can't have 3 and 9. One of these gotta suffice. And then
one of them gotta suffice. The whole list gotta suffice, homie. This is a woman who has been dealing with simps her entire life. Her father was a simp. Her granddad was a simp. Her uncles are simps. She only knows simps. So the level that she's speaking from, or the reality that she's speaking from, may be true for the guys that she's not sexually involved with. But when she get around to the guy that she likes, he's going to laugh at this, and she's going to have to resort to finding a simp.
I used to want a bunch of kids till I got older and realized to have a kid, you got to have a baby mama. And when you have a baby mama, you have somebody in this society that has leverage on you. And you never know who somebody is until they have leverage on you. They don't even know who they are until they have leverage on you. A woman may be perfect in every way, submissive, this, that, and the third, but she has no leverage on you. If she didn't want to comply, I could just leave. Now, if she doesn't want to comply, she has a pawn that she can use that I'm emotionally attached to play games with. And that changes the situation. So, I mean, of course, in a perfect world, I want to have another kid. But will I? I'm traumatized, legit traumatized. It was a lot to get full custody of my son, and I'm going to do anything to have him around me so I can raise him. But the things that I had to go through changed my life forever. My life is completely different because of the things that I had to go to behind that. So I'm so scarred by that experience, I don't think I'll ever let a woman get leverage on me again in my life. I won't even chance it.
And modern men are not allowing women to get leverage, which is why a lot of guys are not even dating and looking to get married, but they do have a lot of FBs that they're sleeping with. The moment a woman has leverage on you, she can ruin your life, even if the relationship is good. Now that men know that women just love the drama and are constantly unsatisfied, it's not in a good rule of thumb to date or marry.
Y'all, this man literally eats the entire shell instead of spitting the pumpkin seed shell out. You're supposed to spit the shell out and eat the seed.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
I'm tired of having the conversation.
He eating the entire shell, y'all. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to spit that out.
There's more nutrients in the shell than there is the seed.
But you don't eat the shell. You spit the shell out and eat the seeds.
So now, no, you don't.
Yes, you are. That's
I'm
weird.
just fine.
No, you're supposed to spit that out.
Oh, it's weird?
Yes.
So is it weird if I eat the whole thing from you and you don't tell me to spit it out?
This shows you when you get comfortable around a woman, she will find any and everything to complain about. That's why I tell guys, for a relationship to last, you need to have a hobby or you need to have a business that keeps you away from your woman for most of the time. That way you keep her excited to see you. The moment you're around this woman all the time, this is what they do. They come up with the dumbest stuff in the world to argue about.